Hello, my name is Amaurae, and the title of my book is The Franchise. The Franchise is about a kid named Hammond Holt who always gets what he wants. And since he's a billionaire, he always got what he wants, including music, movies, and TV studios, news networks, and even a football team. Yeah, he got everything, but he hasn't forgotten where he came from, though. That is something major about him. Every year he picks one student from his old high school, no interview, no application, to be a paid intern at one of his companies. The money's good and the perks are great, but the opportunity is once in a lifetime for him. He got his money from taking a scientific approach to football, and then that finally paid off. He developed an algorithm to be determined the best defensive play ever, and led himself an internship with the NFL Los Angeles Stars. But he discovered that in pro football is more politics than secrets. And that's something major about that, because in football, he's saying that it's not just about the game in the NFL, that he has to defend himself and all these things. Let's get his point across. One of the questions that I chose to do about this book is what did this book make you think about in your own life? Did you have any personal connection to any of the characters/events? And yes, I do. When I see this book, I see a version of myself. I, a young adult who has always had a dream to go somewhere using football. I can also understand how he grew up. He was often seen as one of the few black people in the room, just like on page 32 when he states, "I raised my hand in the sea of white guys." I felt that same way before. And then another one of my questions is this author you would like to read from more? And yes, I would read from this author more, because one reason is because he was a young author when he wrote this book, and he only has 6 novels. And I think that because he was so young when he wrote this, I think he could go on and become an excellent author because of his use of dialogue, such as on page 50. When he goes into detail, also with his detail in the dialogue, he's including a lot of imagery, painting an excellent picture for the readers. My other question is, what other book/text did this make? Wait, what other book/text does this remind you of? Why? Did you make any conclusions to anything that we watched/read this semester? And no, I didn't connect it to anything that we read this semester, but I could connect it to a TV show that I used to air on BT, and it was called The Game. In the game, it's a kid. He has the same money and things. He plays football, and he always gives back to his community just like him. And he was just in the game. He was fighting to prove himself, just like Hammond on page 84 when he states, "I just wanted a chance to prove myself." Those exact words. The author is putting that there to help explain how hard he is fighting to get where he's got and what that has done for him. Altogether, I think this was an excellent book, and I think that the author, Patrick Jones, has a lot of work to do in his writing, and I think he's going to do it, and I think he's going to become an excellent author. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. It wasn't a hard read. It was a fun, enjoying book that could connect to me. Thank you for listening.